Okay, this is a sound tapestry, June 9th, in the woods, for my seat right here. There's the tapestry you see this time of year. And we'll go over to my seat right there. Hopefully I can keep the camera still enough. You can see where I'm going. Woodpeckers have really had their way with this tree down here, but it makes a nice little place to sit down right here. Sorry about the camera wiggle. And here I am sitting, and so this is what I'm seeing from a panoramic view. It's down the trail. Again, this is June 9th. You can hear the birds. There's my glasses, and back there is where I was sitting. I'll pan back. A lot of underbrush there. And why don't I get back and walk up the trail? Sorry for a little bit of camera movement here. One thing to note is this time of year the carpet is very lush. Maybe you can get a feel of it here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Zooming out. Of course, this is my favorite guy here. I'll zoom in on him. Well, maybe I should zoom out first. And I'll zoom in. You see all those spires there. Those are knot holes that I've collected and jammed into this stump of a thing here. Okay, well, turning back to the trail. Again, there you get a feeling of the lush carpet. Here's one of my favorite seats up there, and the logs that have fallen kind of over the top of it. A little dip here, and going back up the trail. More of the carpet. Here we're coming to the little road that goes up and down. One of those roads I built. I think it was the one on the bottom, because there used to, right over there used to be this marsh that was just unpassable, so I kind of built it up here to make a passable road, which still exists today. Here is one of my tree decorations, an arrow pointing up. It was made I think back in 98 or 99, about the time that I was kind of obsessed with arrows as a semantic, trying to reify them as semantic entities. I've pretty much, they are pretty much semantic entities, but not something to get obsessed about. More of the lush carpet. Back up the trail. Here's another arrow that was made about the same time. Note how the bark has seeped into the arrow. Very interesting. Over here is one of my studies in signs. Believe it or not, those 3 twigs stuck in the ground have been there for about, oh, I would say month and a half. They mean something to me. Perhaps someday I will blog about it. Okay, going back up the trail. This is kind of the dark end of the forest. There's another image of the carpet this time of year. Whoop! I gotta pull up my pants. I've got a new belt. Here's a very picturesque, I believe those are redwoods, very old tree, still alive, goes way up there. Of course the moss grows on his feet. Another interesting stump. Continuing up the path. You can see where around this time of year the bushes, in particular this one kind of bush right here, reach up and almost close the path. I wish I had taken this movie about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, because the bushes were actually closing the path. Since then, somebody has come along and cleared the path. I guess that was a good idea, but unfortunately you will not be able to see it. At least not this year, maybe next year. This is an area kind of darkened and covered by pine trees. Obviously up there somewhere you might be able to hear the dog that greets one as one walks along the path. Another fallen tree quite a number of years ago. Another one up there you see the bottom of. Hopefully sometime we'll get a picture right after one of the big windstorms. Continuing up the path. What kind of bird was that? This place here, the carpet is ivy. Very usual. Most of the carpet is that other stuff. I have no idea whether this is at all interesting to anybody or what I will do with it. Probably put it up at your tube, or is it my tube? There's a mosquito eating me. Go away. Sorry about that. This obviously is a bit experimental. Seth's walks in the woods. Does it interest me? Do I get any awareness from filming it, looking back on it? I suspect that I will. I have no idea. Interesting berries there.